Hi everyone, and welcome back to Beverly's Stunning Creations. Before we get started, I would like to thank you in advance for all your likes and comments, and I want to let you know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, for this DIY we will need a pack of these Dollar Tree bowls. Unfortunately, they are $2 now, but you do get 4 of these, and we will use all 4 of these. In this DIY, we will create 2 similar items with 2 different uses, okay? So we will need 4 of these, and you will need 2 of these bottles, okay? And I'll continue to show you what else you'll need throughout the video. So the first thing we want to do is get started with one of our bowls. We are going to do the same thing to each and every bowl. This one has a label just in case you need to skew. I have some Dollar Tree mirror towel, and this is the 5mm. So what I'm going to do is cut 2 rows of this. Okay, so I'm just going to take what I need and start right here. That's how it's going to be. So I'm going to do that and then come back. So we have 6 pieces all the way around, and it is 3, 6, 9 rows, okay? So we want to do that to all 4 pieces. Next up, we have some bling. I like to call this diamond bling, and it comes with adhesive on the back. Whenever I get it like this, it has like a plastic film over the top. I like to leave it on there because it makes it a whole lot easier to cut. So what I want to do is cut 2 rows. And you want to do this several times. And take that protective layer off, and then take the back layer off as well. So what you want to do is just follow that pattern around your bowl. And just pull it off as you go. Just like that. And luckily I have some already cut. Trying to be a little bit more prepared, guys. Have some stuff ready ahead of time, because I know your time is valuable and I don't want to keep you here no longer than I have to. Just continue to go all the way around. Next up, we need 1 single row of the same bling. So let's just cut 1 row. Remove that protective cover, and then the back as well. Now we'll take that 1 strip, take it to meet the bottom piece that you just put on, and take it right alongside the mirror towel. You want to just trim that out. And it's the little things like that that makes a big difference. Just cut that, okay? So I'll do the rest off camera and then come back. So that's done. Isn't it pretty? So now we're going to take 1 single strip again, and we're going to go around the top. And then once you're done, you'll have 4. So let's put that aside. Okay, so guys, now I have 4 little horses. I found these horses on Amazon, and I'll link them below. And as you can see, they are all different colors. I need for all of them to be the same color. So I'm going to paint them silver. Now I could easily take these outside and spray paint them silver. I still haven't ordered any more silver spray paint. I'm going to use my acrylic paint. And this is a metallic acrylic silver paint. I reach in here, grab some paint on my brush. Is going to require probably 2 coats, so we'll do 2 coats on that. Let's move these to the side. So I'm going to break out my UV lamp. I have some silver glitter with a sponge, and when we're done with the sponge, we're going to keep this part. I have a popsicle stick, a small cup, and I have some UV resin. I'm going to add some silver glitter to the resin, mix it up. What I'm going to do is just take my silver horses right here and make them a little bit more fancy. Take our brush, dip it in here, and we just want to make them a little bit more glittery. Well, I do. Again, after you see the DIYs, there will be 2. You decide if you want to bling yours up a little bit. Don't get any under the feet. If you do, wipe it off. So now I put this under here and zap it and go on to the next one. I move my UV resin because I don't want it near the light, because it will start to set up. You just want to do 1 side at a time. You will need to do 8 horses if you want to do both projects. So again, you decide after you watch the video if you want to make them both or several. Okay, So I'm gonna let that set up and then come back. I have both sets of my horses under my UV light, so that's curing. So now let's take this little piece from our brush and just pull that out. If you have any adhesive on there after, just go ahead and remove it. So what I'm gonna do now is just take my brush, dip it in the paint, and we want to paint the stick. You want to paint that entire stick. Don't worry about putting paint on the top or the bottom. After it dries, you'll have this. I'm going to wrap this with mirror towel, but I still wanted the background to be silver just in case the mirror towel did not cover the whole thing. I do need to charge my battery, so let me just go ahead and show you how to put mirror towel on here. And just wrap it around. Let's see how much we will need. Now you want to line this up. You want to make sure that the mirror is not higher than the actual piece of wood. Now you have this. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the second one the same exact way. I'm going to charge my battery and then come back. Here's the bottom, and I also have a mirror from Dollar Tree. And now I'm going to take some of my Gorilla Glue and put it right on the base. I put this right in the center. So now I will allow this to dry and then I'll come back. So now that we are charged and ready to go, I decided to add some bling right inside of here as well, because that's not so attractive. This one already got started, and you just want to follow the shape of the bowl. Now I'll go ahead and do the other bowls and then come back. So I have all 4 done. Again, this is 2 separate DIYs, so we're just going to put those over there for now. Now, back to my horses. I'm done putting the glitter on them, and they're all blingy. Again, you do not have to do this. Once you see the DIY, you can decide on what you want to do, okay? You guys pretty much know me by now, so if you think you know what this is going to be, go ahead and comment below. So now I'm going to take 3 rows of this bling and make a saddle. And I'm going to do it only on 2 of the horses. I'm going to do a mirror saddle on the other 2. I'm going to take just 1 row of the mirror towel and put it on the other 2. These might need a little bit more glue. I'm going to add a little bit of my Gorilla Glue. You really can't see it. I just put it right across there. And that's all I'm going to do to my horses. So let's put these aside. Remember, we had these. I went ahead and painted the other one and put the mirror towel on it, so I'm just going to start with a fresh one. Just take that apart and you have this. In the older video, I used these acrylic rods and I cut them to size using a hot knife. And I have my hot knife right here. Ooh, and it is hot and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is just line this up. I want these to be the same size. Just like that. And you can get 3 out of each rod. You will need 4 for each project. But for now, I have all the rods that I need. Okay guys, so back to our strip dancer pole. Isn't that what that looked like? We are going to need a little bit of UV resin. And let me get my light. Alright guys, so I went ahead and grabbed my pink UV light. This one you can just concentrate on a particular area. And I want to secure this base. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of my UV resin, drop some right in there. And it's going to seal that almost immediately. And I'm just going to take 2 rows of my bling and cover that up. It's clear, but you can still see it. So now our stripper pole is secure. I'm just being silly, y'all. Okay guys, so let's glue our horses down. I'm gonna take this horse, put some glue on the bottom. Now you see why I said don't put any paint on the feet of the horse. It's gonna go in the same direction. So now we are going to let them dry. And now I want to take my other pole. This is a clear acrylic disc and it has a protective layer on each side. So I'm just going to remove it from one side. And I'm going to glue this down. And we're going to put that aside for the second DIY. So next up I have this little round wood plaque, and I've had this forever. Picked it up at Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and paint it silver too. Not the whole complete circle because I'm going to put a mirror on top. So now I will let that dry. I'm going to come in with the second coat. After that dries, I'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, so while that's drying, let's go ahead and move to the next step. Here I have another one of those discs. I'm going to go ahead and remove the film from one side. Let's go ahead and remove the film from both sides. Try not to get my fingerprints on it so much. I'm going to take some of my Gorilla Glue and I'm going to put it right on the outside. I'm going to use a piece of tape and sit this right in the center. I've never done this, guys, so I'm kind of making this up as we go. I'm going to take a little bit of my UV resin and put it right there. It won't be seen so much right here. I'm putting it right in front of where the mirror strips are, so it's not noticeable from the other side. That's pretty much set in there for now. Let's do that again. This time we're just going to hold it by the tape. Put the glue on there around the perimeter. And then put that right in the center. You want to make sure that it's even all the way around. And we're going to do the same thing again. Add some resin in front of where those towels are. We're going to do that all the way around and then come back. Okay guys, so I'm back. And off camera, I went ahead and add a little bit more bling to this. I just followed the pattern, as you can see here and here. And I did that on all four. Now, the next thing I want to do is take this. Let me get my light. I'm going to take 4 of those acrylic stems and I'm going to glue them right here. And I'm going to use some of my UV resin. So let's go ahead and get the light turned on. I'm going to put some right here. Just a drop. Run it under here a couple of times so it won't drip. I'm going to put it there. It should stand up pretty straight. Okay, pretty good. Now I'm sure most of you know what it is now, right? Something I've already done, but this is the miniature size. Run the light across there a couple of times so it don't drip as quickly. Put the light on there and it's gonna zap it right away. Look at that. I'm just gonna zap all of these for about a minute each and then come back. Okay guys, so this is what we have. Isn't that cute? Now my rods are not straight and I'm okay with that. This is art and I'm loving the way it's turning out. I'm so excited. We're gonna take one of the bowls without the clear acrylic and we are going to sit this inside here. So what I need to do is put some adhesive on the side of this one as well. We're gonna take the Gorilla Glue and very carefully go around the sides. And now I am going to place this right in the center of this bowl. Just like that. Isn't that cute, guys? Alright, I'm going to take some more of the Gorilla Glue, put it on top, put some on each one of these rods. This one has the acrylic on the inside and I am just going to line it up. I want it lined up with the mirror. Trying to make sure that it's centered. So guys, look, this is what we have. Isn't it pretty? It's so cute. So let's push that aside for now. Let's put a little bit of weight on top of that. Let's see, what can we use for weight? Let's use this Dollar Tree glass for weight right now. I actually have a DIY for this coming up. But yeah, we need that weight. Now, back to this piece. Let's go ahead and decorate it. I have some leftover mirror pieces that I'm going to put around the base. So you just want to lay it flat and just go around the base with the mirror towel. Simple. just like that. And now I'm going to take some more of my diamond bling. I'm going to take a row of it, cut it. This time I'm cutting 2 rows. And just put that right around the base. Okay, and now we have that. Now let's take 1 row of bling and just go right around the top side of this ring. So now I have some UV resin and glitter, and I'm going to mix it up and then brush it on. So once I'm done brushing it on, I'm going to take my larger UV lamp and set the UV resin and glitter. So now I put it under my light for 3 minutes. I'm gonna let that set and then come back. Here's what the glitter looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's super shiny. So what I'm gonna do is put this mirror right on top, and it has adhesive on the back, but I'm going to add additional adhesive because it's going to be a base. So let's go ahead and put down some Gorilla Glue. Okay, press down. I'm gonna go ahead and put this weight on top of that because I really need a really secure connection between the mirror and the base, okay? So I'm going to allow all of this to dry for a moment, get some fresh air, and come back and finish this DIY. Guys, so I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and move my 5-pound kettlebell. I have a second one somewhere and I just cannot find it. So off camera, I did go around here, around the mirror with 1 row of the diamond bling. So now I just want to remove that protective coating from the mirror. Look how pretty that is. Next up, I'm going to use this candle holder from Dollar Tree. This one, I actually used some of the mirror spray paint on the inside, but this one I put some beads on the inside, and I used some more of these acrylic discs. And I'm going to use one on here too. It's a little bit larger. So let's get all that clean. But before I do that, I'm going to glue it to here. And now I'm going to put some glue on top. And I'm going to use this disc. And I'm gluing that on here because this is going to go on top of here. And I just want more surface to glue this piece onto. And I'm going to find something to put on top of here to add pressure. So I'm going to allow this to set up overnight, and then I'll come back and glue everything together. Now, as far as the second DIY, we're going to do a part 2 video because I don't want this video to be too long, okay? Because I know a lot of you are just too busy to be waiting around, okay? So it's going to be a 2-part series. So stay tuned. This will come out on Friday, and then 2 days later, you'll get part 2, which will be Sunday. All right, guys, so again, I'm gonna let this set up overnight. Then we're gonna come back, add some bling to this too, and then come back to our base. I let this set up overnight, and this is what we have. It's pretty like it is, but I want to decorate it a little bit more. I cut some bling, and this is about 7 rows, and I'm going to put it right around the neck, right here. Now go ahead and pull that protective cover off of it as well. Once you're done, you have that. And I think I want to put 1 row right around here. And now I think I want to put 2 rows right around here, just to make it a little bit more decorative. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 row around here and then come back. That's pretty decorative. So we are done with this one for now. So let's go ahead and remove this protective film on top. Let's go back to our carousel. Isn't it pretty? Of course, I want to add lights, right? To the top. So I have my hot knife and I put like a really small point on there. We need to put a hole right above where we put that clear disc. So here's the clear disc, right? So the hole needs to go, there's a line, it needs to go above that. So let's go ahead and put a hole. Okay Guys, so I'm back with some string lights, fairy lights, whatever you want to call them. So what I'm going to do now is just take this little rod and wrap the wire around it. And now I'm just going to slightly pull it away. Just thread it through there. I wish this was a little bit smaller. So if anybody out there has seen string lights with a smaller battery pack, please let me know in the comments. And another thing about this, you can always pull this out and change the color if you want to. I don't know if there are color changes string lights. I haven't really looked, but I do have some purple and I have some green ones, but these are the white ones. I'm heating up my glue gun so that I can glue this on here, maybe this way, like that. And I've also decided that I want to take one row of bling and I want to put it right where I put the acrylic piece. I can see that line and it's a little bit of an eyesore to me, so I'm going to cover that up like that, and I'm going to do that on the other one as well. No need to do it at the bottom. The back is here, so I want to make sure the back lines up with the back. So let's go ahead and take some glue. Let's see, again, this is the back right here, and this is the back. Let's go ahead and line this up. So now I will allow the glue to set up and bond these two pieces together, and then I'll come back and put something on the very top, and off camera I'll go ahead and glue this on. So I'm just going to glue it on like this. When you glue it on, make sure that the screws are upward so you can change the battery. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, so this is 24 hours later and both pieces have bonded together, and I'm really happy with that. And I did go ahead and hot glue the battery pack right here. Again, this is the back. Now I do want to add a finial. I wanted something tall and slender, but I don't have anything like that on hand, so I'm just going to improvise with what I do have. So I have this little knob, and it is glass. So I'm just going to glue this right to the center of my carousel. Put it right in the middle. I do have an additional crystal. It's a little sphere, and it's missing the base. So what I'm going to do is just glue this right on top, and it's going to give me the height that I wanted. And there we are. Again, I'm going to let that dry, put this on display, light it up, and let you see what it looks like. And here is my completed baby carousel, I like to call it. It turned out absolutely beautiful. And because it lights up, it could be used as a nightlight. Of course, I made mine super blingy, but you don't have to. You can use a different color bling or just regular colors. It's totally up to you. Now, as for this video, it's a little long, so I apologize. I wanted to make sure that you saw all the steps, just in case you decided that you wanted to make one too. And don't forget to stay tuned for part 2. You definitely want to see that. And don't forget to comment your thoughts about this DIY below. Okay everyone, this concludes my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.